friends. Happy Tuesday. Happy terrific Tuesday. I hope you're off to a great day. Wasn't it great to wake up and see such beautiful sunshine outside the windows? I know it made my heart happy. You know what doesn't make my heart happy? When I lose something. Have you ever lost something? Maybe a favorite toy or your hat, or maybe you lost one of your gloves on the bus. Yeah, it's not very fun to lose something. So today's story reminds us of what happens when we lose something, and it teaches us a lesson. It's one of my all-time favorite characters. I'm so excited to share him again with you. It's Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Here we go. And you know, of course, that Pete the Cat is written by Eric Litwin, and the art is by James Dean, the creator of Pete the Cat. Here we go. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Hope you're ready to get a little jazzy. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Look, here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, there's a little bird nest here. It's kind of a clue. What's in that bird nest? Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. Now, hold on a second. There's a couple of things we can learn from this page. Do you remember before we talked about describing words? Those are called adjectives. Look, he uses these words to describe his buttons. 4, it tells us a number. Big, colorful, round, and groovy. Groovy is another word for cool. And look, he's got a thought bubble about his 4 buttons. And then something else we can take a peek at. Look, it's 8 o'clock on his clock here. See? The little hand is pointing towards the 8, and the long hand is pointing towards the 12. It tells us that's 8 o'clock. Here we go. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. If you know this book, I hope you're singing with me. And if you don't know it, sing along too. I love it. Pop! Oh no! Now, do you remember we talked about onomatopoeia? Here's some right here. Pop! So sound words. One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we were right. 3! 4 minus 1 equals 3. Look, this is a number sentence. We have word sentences and number sentences. I think Pete still looks pretty cool, though. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Wait a minute. It's not 4, is it? Oh, did it look right? Did it sound right? Did it make sense? I don't think so. I gotta go back. Let me check it. Buttons, my. It doesn't start that way. It's 3. Let's go back and sing it again. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1, 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. Okay, let's watch for that change. Ready to rock. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Look, he's got an ice cream cone. Ice cream truck visited him. How many buttons are left, friends? Yes, 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my button, my one groovy button. My button, my button, my one groovy button. Did you notice that now it says button and not buttons? Because when there's more than one, we add an S at the end. When there's only one, no S. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Ooh, I like this page. Look at Pete. He's at the beach. 0. 0 buttons. No buttons left. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? Look, his shirt's open. He's going to look down. What will he see? His belly button! And he kept on singing his song. It's all good. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. Oh, look at Pete's belly button. He's going to go for surfing, I think. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. Oh, isn't that so great? I love Pete's message. We don't have to cry. We don't have to get upset. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He just kept singing his song. And I think that's what we can do. We can get sad if we need to, but then we can keep going and singing our song and finding joy in our hearts. I hope that you enjoyed Pete's story today and that the next time you lose something, not to worry so much. It'll probably turn back up. I hope you have an amazing day today, my friends. And as always, I'm sending you all of my sunshine and all of my smiles. Have a great day. Bye.